Is it down here?
So you gotta jump over him. And then remember there's a hole there. Yeah. You just make your way down the hole. And slowly make your way down. Because if you go left here, there.
Oh.
Left. Up there. Yeah. There it is. So now put in the... Yeah, you got your achievement. And now we can actually see the map. So, I believe, if I'm correct, that it's those two areas to the right and left down here. That's where we're meant to go, I believe. So,
Okay.
Let's just make our way down, and I'll let you decide whether you want to go right or left first. It kind of looks like it might be kind of making you go more right as you go down here, but we'll see. But yeah, talk about Kathlynn and stuff. But one thing I want to talk about. Can I talk about my thoughts on open world games?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay. So, I mean, there's this. I mean, everyone knows it at this point that there's this big, like, industry demand that like games be open world. Like.
Wait, how do I do this again?
Don't you need to get up to that platform up there?
Okay, I'll just try. I just saved here.
That's the only way I can see of going. Or maybe not. You can't actually get between there. Oh, wait, are those like enemy doors? I think they might be. So I think you might need to kill this guy. You need to shoot his own projectiles back at him, remember? Okay, so I'll let you do that while I talk about open world. So, open worlds. So, I can't remember the first open world game that I played. It might have been Assassin's Creed, actually. I'm not 100%, but I feel like that might have been the first open world game.
No, I obviously have to keep.
Yeah, you have to use these guys to maneuver, I think.
Oops.
But, you know, there's this big industry-wide demand to, like, do that.
Oh fuck, because they killed themselves.
Yeah.
I was about to die. I just saved after killing that guy.
Yeah, so it's fine. You can make progress here. And, you know, at the time, it's like, oh my god, we can actually now, you know, run around in this big world. There's so much content.
I do like open world games.
Well, here's the problem I have with them. So, the problem is density of content. Oh, you got an achievement. Trick 5 enemies into killing another enemy.
I'll just save so I got that.
So basically you had them shoot each other, I think, is kind of what happened.
That's kind of funny that I just got that randomly.
Oh, no, okay. And you fired him into there, okay.
Yeah, I'll just die.
So, like, for instance, let me think of some examples. So, actually, okay, a good example. Final Fantasy 15.
Yes.
So, you know, this is the boy squad now. Final Fantasy 15.
Oh yeah, I actually enjoyed the opening sequence of that.
Whenever I talk to you about Final Fantasy 15...
I just always really liked that pushing the car. I just thought it was really nice. I don't know, it was wasn't what I was exactly expecting from Final Fantasy.
Well, but you never actually finished the game, right?
Oh, yeah, I didn't because I didn't really like it that much.
Yeah, how far did you get him?
The sea started, so I think I got more than halfway.
Oh, Leviathan. Yeah, we were about maybe 2/3 of the way through. But
yeah, I'll go back eventually.
I wouldn't be too bothered with it, you see myself. You know, I've beaten that game, right?
Yeah, I know.
And I don't hate it, but it's quite disappointing as a Final Fantasy. That's my kind of personal... But then I have a variety of reasons. So, one is, I think its implementation of open world is not good. I don't
like the car, driving the car.
The car's not good.
That was annoying.
I also think it has some of the worst designed side quests.
Also, I was kind of like... I thought it was a bit weird that it was just all male mains, and like there was no female there. I kind of like... I do like having...
Wasn't there like a thing that they were going to have your one... what's her name? Oh yeah, there is something... Oh! Wait, no. Yeah, where are we meant to go?
Am I supposed to destroy these things now?
Hang on now, I've forgotten...
I'll just die because I just said it's there.
No, we can't destroy these things because I don't know if you noticed, but below, one of them was destroyed, and then you went slightly off screen, and it came back immediately. So it's not that.
Let's have to destroy one of them?
Wait, can I look at the map again?
Because I have to open the other top door.
You do, and...
So maybe I have to destroy... There's a specific one maybe I have to destroy.
Okay, try destroying them as you go backwards, I guess. Sure. I don't know if that'll work, but we can try. So, we'll need to destroy that guy, and that guy, and we'll see if that actually fixes things.
Okay, I just died. What I might do is okay, that guy, because I've got a sequence if it would destroy the door. Okay, so no, so those two, it's not those two.
Wait, why do you not destroy the two at the top?
I did, and it didn't open the door, so.
How do you know? Had we gotten to the door?
You get a sequence of it opening the door.
Well, we didn't get a cutscene last time when we opened the door like that.
But I was standing there and I think it showed it to me. I don't know. Maybe I just thought there it wasn't open anyway. That's true.
Well, you can be testing about. Maybe you're right. If not, I'll have to look at this up. I honestly don't remember how I did this, which probably means I just did it without thinking. So I think maybe it is a thing of like you have to kill all of them as you go backwards. I think that might be what happens. So destroy all of these guys as you like come back down. Well, you've missed one already.
Yeah, I just got that side.
Okay, so back to Final Fantasy 15. So like the side quests were awful. They were just padding. Oh, you can destroy those, but I didn't know that.
Nice.
I think I always just shoot their projectiles back at them. I think you're gonna struggle if you try to do that from here, though. I think you might need to just work with their... Yeah.
Okay.
They did destroy that guy.
I destroyed that guy.
No, but I meant the explosion. Yes, destroy this guy, then...
Oh.
Oh, you can... If you just wait... No, he stopped firing. Okay. Oh, careful. Oh, that guy's alive?
Yeah, he came back.
Huh.
Okay, this guy can destroy with the projectile.
Are we actually right about this?
I don't know. Look it up just in case we're wrong.
Okay. I like the top comment on this video, though. That passage after freeing the water just cost me about 2 hours of my life. Hey, you actually beat this person then, because it took you an hour and a half to do that. Though.
Yay! Go me!
Yeah, it's exactly as I said.
Which was what?
You have to kill all of them as you come back.
That is it, okay.
That'll open up the door. So like a big problem I had with the side quests, first off, they weren't very interesting. A lot of them very paddy. Also, they didn't really.
There was also only one character I would say I really liked to cast, which was my little photography boy.
Oh yeah, that guy. Actually, oh yeah, on the topic of girls and stuff, wasn't there a thing about that girl dragoon character that she was eventually meant to join the party and she was going to follow the guys around on a motorbike or something?
I killed them all. Oh, thank God. Whew. Did it. Yeah, and they got rid of her, and I'm kind of like, come on, man.
But, well, I mean, to be fair, they did have an all-female cast in 10-2.
Yeah, but that was a sequel game.
Okay, so mainline games in which it's either all males or all females. That's a good question now.
If it was a sequel, let's say...
So, I mean, the first Final Fantasy doesn't really count because you select your character classes and their gender is given to them based on that. So you could technically have an all-female or all-male
Yes,
party.
but I wouldn't count that.
No. The second game, you have so many characters coming in and out, but the main characters are 2 guys and a girl, so that doesn't count. The third one of them is a girl, 3 other guys. The fourth game, a lot of girl characters, a lot of male characters. 50 game, you have initially 3 male characters and a girl, and then 2 male characters and 2 girls, I think.
Okay.
Actually, no, wait. You have 2 male characters and 2 girls, and then you end up with 1 male character, 3 girls in 5, I think. 6? Well, I mean, you know for sure.
I'm
6.
just gonna float down and see what's actually down here.
Oh, this guy's gonna... You remember, this is the guy who, like, blows up into a bunch of bits.
Okay, how do I damage...
Well, do you want to destroy this last guy?
Yeah, I didn't even know he was there.
So these guys, well, one thing that concerns me a bit. So we have the thing we can break. Oh my god, actually, I think I remember this room. Oh, how are you gonna do this?
Oh, there's a stompy thing here.
Yes, do the stompy thing. You kill that little annoying little fella first, though. Anyway, 7, obviously we know a bunch of that. 8, 9, 10.
Oh!
11, 12, 13. Yeah, that might actually be the only mainline Final Fantasy where it is like the main party members are all guys.
Yeah. See, I do what you mean. 10-2, technically, yes. All female cast. But...
Well, all female main characters.
Main characters. But...
Okay, so you need to run around. You need to, yeah, get up here. Get behind that rock. Because we need to push that out.
How the fuck did I do that?
Okay. Yeah, push it along now. Be careful now. We want to drop it probably when the laser passes us. Because we don't want to...
stay next... If I stay next to it, would I not die?
You'll be safe, yeah.
Oh!
Oh, okay, so it actually exerts a lot of pressure.
Okay, so when should I...
Wait for it to rotate, and when it rotates, then push it off. Now, start pushing it. Oh god! Ori! What's happening to the Ori? Ori!
Okay, I'll wait. Again?
Yeah, I guess this will... Oh, you got crushed by the rock. Wow, that was weird. I love that little animation though. Do you see like Ori was just kind of like... I don't know what was happening with Ori, like just kind of... The animation was like just kind of...
Yeah, that was weird.
It was like a falling animation a little bit. Okay, well let's do this a little better now. Yeah, so open world game design. A big problem I have is that a lot of people make these big open worlds and then there just isn't enough content in them. Also, there's a big lack of discovery.
Yeah, I put stuff there.
Like for instance, within the past year, I played on my Steam Deck the Middle-earth Shadows of Mordor. I think it's Shadows of Mordor, right? And in that game, it has a bit of an open world feel to it. But one thing I kind of realized as I was playing the game was that I wasn't actually exploring the open world. I was running from point A to point B to do the objectives.
Okay.
Well, you can go around again. Which is why something like Elden Ring, where it doesn't like tell you like go here, do that. Okay, let's see how we... This might be risky now if you're... Okay, push. Let's push now. Okay, go down quick so that we can get behind it and use it for shelter. Oh, you might want to push a bit though because there is lava behind it, so it might push you into the lava.
Keep pushing?
Yeah, keep pushing. I don't know...
Oh my god.
Keep going, keep going. Okay, jump over now. Or actually, wait, it stops. Okay, good. I thought it might stop, but I wasn't 100%.
Ooh, that was close.
That was close. So, wait, which side did we do this on? Oh, we did, this is, yeah, we did the right-hand side, we did left-hand side, so now we need to go down to the bottom ones again. But you're gonna save first, right?
What's over here?
Nothing. It's just a little bit of energy crystal.
Yeah, I'll get out of the dungeon and I'll save.
Okay. Well, not the dungeon, but you mean the room.
Yeah.
So...
I know I saved here, but I'll...
Because a big part of... So, like, in my mind, okay, open world games, if you're going to design an open world game, I'm sure there's no actual, like, game designers listening to this, at this point at least, but this is my recommendation for open world games. If you're going to make an open world game...
I might as well do this one first?
Yeah, go ahead and do that one first. Don't make it too big. Like, have a big enough space, but, like, have it, like, a reasonable size. Don't just make it big for the sake of it. And secondly, prioritize density of content.
I like it.
I think you can stomp through that. Yeah, so focus on density of content. So, like, actually, a good kind of example of an open world game to some degree, I would say, is the Yakuza games. They don't exactly have a big world, but, like, the amount of content they pack into such a tight space is fantastic. So, they're really good examples. Elden Ring's another great example of like their world is much bigger than the Yakuza world, but
Fuck.
yeah, you couldn't grab onto that. That's fair.
Close.
Wait. Oh, you saved up above.
Oh. I made a link.
Okay, so you have to actually go down. Okay.
How did I made a link? A save point before I end. Oh, I couldn't make a save point in. I remember it wouldn't let me make a save point in here. I have to make it outside. So.
Okay, that's fair. So Elden Ring, one good thing about that is the lack of markers means you really are like discovering things in the world. Now they have they did end up adding markers for characters, and I think that's somewhat fair. But like in terms of like, don't be like saying quest location is here. Have the character work it out. I think that's a much more satisfying experience.
I do like quest markers.
Well, like, my problem with quest markers is that they just kind of give away where you're meant to go. There's no actual exploration involved.
Ah, shit, that guy died. Yeah, I like knowing where to go, kind of. But I like exploring the map, too.
But there's something about the sense of discovery, of, like, running around in an open world and going, oh my god, I can't believe this is here. I had no idea this was here.
True, but they have points like that sometimes. It's just, I don't mind the area to go.
I'm also not saying, folks, that every game needs to be like Elden Ring, by the way, because that was something that a lot of people were like, oh, open world game designers should take note of Elden Ring, and a lot of people were like, we don't want every game to be like Elden Ring, and it's like, no, that's not what we're saying. We also don't want every game to be like Elden Ring, because we want variety to our games. What we're saying is Elden Ring did a bunch of amazing things with its open world game design, and people who are making open world games should look at Elden Ring and say what worked about Elden Ring or what didn't work. Like, for instance, with Elden Ring, as I said, they made a concession. They were like, okay, people actually do want to know where characters are. So on the map, they ended up adding like location markers for the characters, for the NPCs. So,
well, yeah, I think that's fair.
And I do get that, like, there's something about, discovering a character and going like, oh, they're here. But then again, like, sometimes people are like, where are these characters? Because sometimes they move into the most obscure locations. And then they also had to make certain concessions you need to run along. Like, for instance, I remember watching someone play an Elden Ring. This is coming from someone who got all of the achievements in Elden Ring, by the way. And they were going along a road, and they came across a character, an NPC that I'd never met before in my playthrough. I never met this NPC. And I was like, wait, is this like an NPC they've added? No, it was in the game the whole time. What happened was, there's a sound marker saying, like, where he's like, help me, keep going, go. You needed to dash there.
Yeah.
But in the original version of the game, which is what I played, like the first month of Elden Ring, the actual, like, the distance that triggers the voice line was much shorter. And then as a later patch, they actually made you triggered his voice line further away so that you actually knew he was there. So I actually never met the guy in the game when I played it. And this is coming from someone who got all of the achievements. There was, like, still an NPC that I never met. And I'm sure there were other NPCs that I never met as well. Like, that's such a massive game. People are super excited about the DLC that's coming out in June. You hear, actually, that they, that new Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, is it called?
Yes, Vengeance.
Was originally meant to come out on Steam on... Well, I guess everywhere, maybe. I'm not sure if they changed the dates with the other platforms too. They probably did.
Check. I haven't pre-ordered it yet.
It was originally meant to come out June 20th. But they actually moved it to June 13th. And do you know why they moved it to June 13th?
No.
Because the Elden Ring DLC is coming out on June 20th.
Oh, they don't want to compete with it.
They don't want to compete with Elden Ring.
It's kind of funny. It's, so do you know who the... You don't like music. Like, you don't really listen.
Well, it's not that I don't like music, it's just that
right.
Music is my weakest area.
Okay, do you know who the top male and female streaming artists are?
When you say streaming artists, do you mean like
selling / streaming, male and female, who are the top two?
So that's like on something like Spotify.
Spotify and on Apple Music, just everywhere.
Who the top ones are.
Top male and female.
This is a single person now. This isn't the band.
No, each of them. One's a female singer, one's a male singer. Who are the top two?
Well, if this is on a digital platform, they must be modern. They must be like, someone who's still doing music
They
right
also
now.
sell. Well, yeah, they all sell records, and one of them would just sell a lot of records.
So,
female one would
is it
just
like
sell a lot
a
of
Lady
records.
Gaga or Taylor Swift or something?
Taylor Swift, yes.
Okay, so she's the top one.
And
Female.
who's the male?
Geez, what are, there's Drake, there's
Oh!
Kanye West.
You got it.
Oh,
The first one, Drake.
Drake.
Oh, well done. So you kind of do doing everything. So Drake and Taylor are kind of the top two.
I don't know what Drake looks like, though.
Okay, well, he's a rapper.
I only ever hear of him. When I first heard about people talking about Drake, I actually thought they meant Drake from, like, Drake and Josh.
A couple of years ago, about a year or two ago, Drake had a new album coming out, and so did Taylor Swift. But Taylor Swift always does really well in album sales as well. He literally said Taylor Swift's the only person he will move his launch date of his album because he doesn't want to compete with her.
That's fair. Yeah, you gotta know who.
Yeah, you know where to take. You know how you need to know when you take a lot of. In fact, a few artists have. But Drake said she's the only artist where he said in an interview about a year ago that she is the only artist
that he'll actually change
he'll
the
change
release date
his
for.
release date for.
Because he thinks
he doesn't need to compete with her.
Or at least it'll impact sales.
Yeah, because she does really well.
You should be
in
using
sales.
your glide.
I know,
there,
yeah.
Just to say.
Sorry, she does really well in sales because she has vinyls as well. She's really into vinyls. So
Well, a lot of people are into vinyls now.
yeah, so she is as well. So she has loads of different limited edition vinyls per record, which means there's a couple, which would obviously increase sales for people who really like vinyls.
Yeah, actually, did you see Anime Limited? They're selling loads of vinyls now. That has actually become a big business part for them.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, so she would have, let's say, 4 or 5 different types of vinyls, and some people want all of them. Some people just want one they like.
Yeah, those limited edition versions.
Some of them want all of them, and you know what? If you want all of them, that's fine too.
Well, yeah, I mean, it all depends, really, doesn't it? I don't know where it comes into the whole anti-consumer thing, but okay, you need to jump there.
Oh,
Slide.
yeah.
Okay.
So Drake will delay it. So that's kind of just funny. So it's that's in different industries.
I think I saw something in the news recently about her. Did her new
her
one?
new album came out on Friday. It was great, and she then shocked everyone. She didn't release just one album. She released 2. She released 31 songs.
Impressive.
Yeah, girl really said, "I don't sleep, and neither do you fuckers. Goodbye."
Okay, so that must have been the news. I knew that something had happened with her, and I was like, it doesn't sound like it's a bad thing from what I
No, it was good. So basically, it was called the Tortured Poets Department, and she released that, and then she released the anthology. But luckily, the anthology has all songs, so it has all 31 songs. So that means I literally was halfway through the Tortured Poets Department on Friday morning, and she released
What was this? Tortured Poets Department.
It's called. That's her new album's name.
Why is it called that?
Because she wanted to name it that.
Okay.
It's
My first thought was Dead Poets Society when I heard that.
I think it's to do with an ex of hers because in that interview from one of her exes mentioned him as friends, have this group chat conversation.
You might need to talk more
Okay, so
loudly, by the way.
I think her ex, I think it was Joe Alwyn. I think one of her exes, she has 2 recent exes. So one is her relationship with Joe Alwyn, which was spanned over 6 years, and then she had dated a guy briefly. I would say it was more of a rebound guy after Joe Alwyn for a few months. So the album is pretty much, a lot of the songs are about the two. A lot of the songs.
No, Clyde. And wait. I just want to see. Yes, okay, go. Across. Land on the platform and up. Okay, yeah, I think you can save here, right?
Let me check. Yeah.
Okay, that was too much.
Okay.
I needed to cut in.
So yeah, one I think I can't. It was either Joe Alwyn or Maddie Healy. I think it might have been Joe Alwyn. One of them has a group chat.
Go on.
One of them has a group chat with their friends that they call themselves the Torture Poets Department. So I think that's why the album is called the Torture Poets Department. I think.
I see.
So. And like a lot of the songs, a lot of people thought the songs were going to be about her 6-year relationship with Joe Alwyn, but it seems that most of the songs are actually about her brief romance with Maddie Healy, who people did not like. He's a very, very controversial person in music. He's like
all these names that I never heard of before.
I'd never heard of him either until Joe Alwyn's an actor. He's a British actor.
Which one?
Joe Alwyn. He was in The Favourite. Have you ever seen The Favourite? Okay, he's a British actor.
He'd be the most likely one I'd know then if he's an actor.
He's not in that many stuff.
But so yeah, that's what's been happening. Okay. Just to remind folks, I'm really bad with music. Like, holy moly. Like, I know so little about all of these people. Like, I didn't know.
Okay, that's good.
I didn't know what Lady Gaga looked like for the longest time. I thought she was like much older than she actually was.
No, she's really good looking.
I said older, not good looking. You know, old people can look good too.
Oh, wow, that laser reached all the way.
Like, you know who's someone who's aged really gracefully is Sigourney Weaver.
Oh, some people. Anne Hathaway.
Yeah. And actually, if you look at the original Star Trek cast, like Leonard Nimoy aged beautifully. Like, he looks so good as an older man.
Yeah, like Anne Hathaway still looks fucking amazing.